Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a while. It's your boy Sam Pierce as always, alongside my brother Daniel Mason, and we just figured we'd do another video. Our lives have been very busy as of late, that's why we haven't been giving you guys too many videos. But we're back, and just in time for Hell in a Cell. Mason, how's it going?
Oh, it's doing great. Hell in a Cell coming up. Very busy with school, so I haven't been watching weekly Raws, so I should not be doing this video.
No, but I'm here to save the day. Sam is here. No fear, not a queer.
Okay. I don't know about the last one.
Yeah. Hey, what? Come on. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, so Hell in a Cell. 3 weeks removed from Battleground. October, a very busy month for WWE pay-per-views. There's actually 2 instead of the usual 1.
Wow.
So that's double the pay-per-view action. And
At double the price.
Double the price, and double the empty feeling in my wallet. So.
And hey, make sure if you want to catch that replay, full price for the replay the day after you know all the results. You still got to pay full price.
Relive all the action at full price. Because that's the price you pay. That's the price you pay.
That's the price you pay for missing it live. That's what you get.
And even if you watch it live, just watch it again. We're gonna predict the card of Hell in a Cell. Right now, this is prior to tonight's SmackDown tapings. There are 5 main card matches and 1 pre-show match. So without further ado, let's talk about the pre-show match. Curtis Axel defends the Intercontinental Championship against Big E Langston. Thoughts, Mason, on this matchup?
Thoughts on this matchup?
Yeah, you don't know that Big E Langston turned face.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, he did. He helped CM Punk. There was a 2-on-1 attack on SmackDown a couple weeks ago. Ryback and Axel beating the shit out of Punk, and guess who saves the day? Big E Langston.
Wow. I saw a little clip, like a backstage thing, where Big E Langston went up to Heyman, Axel, and Ryback, and he was like staring down both of them. But it didn't look like he was face to me. But okay, that's cool, I guess. Actually, no, it's not. He should be a heel. That's stupid.
You know what? He wasn't going anywhere as a heel. But I'm not sure if this face turn will work. I mean, they've had a lot. They're turning everyone face these days, it seems. But whatever works. We'll see if this does. And Big E Langston is kind of taking on the other half of the Paul Heyman team, Curtis Axel, for the Intercontinental title. Big E Langston earned the shot against Axel by pinning Axel in a non-title match. So thus he is the #1 contender.
Fair enough.
I don't see how Big E Langston can lose here and have a successful face turn. Does it not all go to waste if he just loses cleanly here to Axel? I predict it's either going to be a countout or disqualification victory for Big E Langston. He wins the match. He looks strong, possibly, attacking Axel after the bell. But I think Axel holds on to the IC belt here.
Yeah, I think Axel holds on to the belts whether he wins or loses, like a DQ or something. But then at the end of the day, Axel's already, Heyman's already been down on Axel a bunch of times, and so maybe he loses the belts. I don't know. Bottom line, it's just a pre-show match. Regardless of story, it'll be a good match. These two guys are good wrestlers.
But make sure you check it out on Yahoo.
Oh, yeah, of course. I got my Yahoo account all set up. All right, next match.
It's a rematch for the Divas title from Battleground. AJ Lee defends against...
All right, next match.
Hey, come on. You guys show some respect for the Divas. Brie Bella is a good wrestler, not as good as AJ. Brie Bella's improved a lot over the past few months. She's been in the ring a lot more than she usually has, and she's becoming a good diva. She's not quite on the level of AJ yet. Total Divas is resuming. The season was over, and now they're having their second half coming back on the air soon. I think the finale of Total Divas should have a diva from the show actually winning the belt, so that they're like, oh yeah, these are real divas. They're actually important, I don't think that happens yet, so I predict AJ Lee retains here again.
Sure, I agree. Next match.
The tag team titles are on the line in a triple threat match. Not really sure why the Usos had to fight for their #1 contendership, because they were already the #1 contenders after winning a match, but obviously WWE forgot about that.
Weren't they #1 contenders for 6 months or something, and everyone just forgot?
No, I think that was Primetime Players. They were or Primo and Epica, one of those teams. But anyway, On Raw, it was the Shield versus the Usos to determine the number 1 contenders. That match ended in anarchy, and there was no winner, so it became a triple threat match for the tag belts. There was actually a sweet new mashup of Cody Rhodes and Goldust's theme music, and it wasn't like one of those shitty ones like Kane and Big Show. It's like, well, it's the Big Show. It was good. It was good. And I think if they went to the effort to making a really good mashup, that Rhodes and Goldust are going to hold on to the belts here for a little while longer. I don't think the Usos have a chance against these two teams. If there's going to be new champions, it's going to be the Shield. But I predict that Rhodes and Goldust retain here because they're very over with the crowd, and they're going to keep fighting the Authority.
Yeah, it's pretty much the two Rhodes brothers versus Shield, pretty much. It's like they're either for the third team. I don't know why they needed to put a third team in. Maybe make it more exciting, but it was just like, okay, we're gonna put in the Usos, primetime players, those fucking Mexicans. You know. They're just a toss-up. It doesn't matter.
Speaking,
we just need a third one.
Thank you for bringing up Los Matadores, because while it hasn't been officially announced, spoiler alert, it will be announced tonight on SmackDown. Los Matadores will take on the Real Americans in a tag team bout at Hell in a Cell. I predict Los Matadores has to win that. Unfortunately, as much as I love the Real Americans, my true instinct says they're still pushing Los Matadores because they just got into the company.
Yeah, they just got here, so likely they'll win. Too bad for Swagger and Cesaro, though.
Well, we the people. They're not, obviously. CM Punk takes on Ryback and Paul Heyman in a 2-on-1 handicap Hell in a Cell match. This was supposed to be CM Punk versus Ryback, regular rematch, but Vince apparently wanted to spruce things up a bit, and I think he did a good job here by adding in the Hell in a Cell. You give more value to your pay-per-view. Some people felt that last year, with only having one Hell in a Cell match in the card, it was like, this is just like a regular pay-per-view with one Hell in a Cell match, and the Hell in a Cell match, they barely even used the cell last year. This year, they have 2 opportunities to do so. And here's the thing. I think the angle going into this match is that once Punk gets through Ryback, Heyman's going to have nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He's going to be trapped inside that cell with CM Punk, and CM Punk is going to kill Paul Heyman.
He's going to kill Paul Heyman. Now, you know what? Paul Heyman's going to kill CM Punk.
Yeah.
Gotta say, this is not fair. Paul Heyman, such an incredible human being, so talented, so much strength. He's one of the best fighters I've ever seen in my life. Just not fair for CM Punk.
No, it's not. But honest prediction time for this matchup, Punk won last month. And I think if CM Punk pins Paul Heyman in this match, Ryback can get off easy. He doesn't have to look bad. CM Punk can look good. And Paul Heyman, what's he going to lose by getting pinned?
Well, you know what? Paul Heyman's fighting ability and strength is on comparable levels to Vicky Guerrero's gracefulness and elegance.
Yeah,
he has a lot to lose.
Her beauty is hypnotizing. I love when she wears the dresses with many holes in them. Because, like Michael Cole said, who wouldn't want to see more of Vicky?
Exactly.
My prediction is that CM Punk wins here by pinning Paul Heyman. Yours is?
Same thing. Yeah. Okay. Or Paul Heyman beats the shit out of Punk, which is very likely.
That's a good prediction, too. Fair. Del Rio takes on the returning John Cena for the World Heavyweight Championship. Cena returning very soon.
Too soon.
Yeah, I think so. I don't... Again, since it's a big return for John Cena, I don't see how he can lose cleanly here. If Del Rio's going to retain, it's going to be a dirty win, no question. People have been saying that we might see a Damien Sandow cash in here, because Cena's already injured. Maybe he is coming back too soon. Del Rio could attack him after the match. So he's got the injury. He's got the post-match beatdown by Del Rio. Gives Sandow an easy cash-in to become the new World Heavyweight Champion.
That would be a really good finish. I'd be really happy with that. But unfortunately for us, we know what WWE likes to do with John Cena. So what you're going to see here is a clean face win. End of story. That's it. No cash in, no excitement. No. Cena wins to close the show. Oh, that's not going to close the show. But actually, you know what? Yes, it will. Cena's going to win. Clean win to close the show.
Cue the pyro. Cue the confetti. Let's just get a clean face.
The kids in the ring here.
Like you said, as much as I'd like to see that, I say Cena wins clean here. Maybe Sandow cashes in at Survivor Series. I don't think it's time yet, because don't they want to build some momentum for him? Like, he hasn't won a match in 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Since he came in, I don't think Sandow's ever won a match.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense for Sandow to cash in now, but I don't know. It's just
fingers crossed, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
The main event will see Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan fight inside Hell in a Cell for the still vacant WWE Championship. there was supposed to be a new champion at Battleground, but of course Big Show had to fuck that up for everybody. He just came in and destroyed everyone.
What a dick.
Well, yeah, I mean, he is an ass, so everybody knows. no, I'm just kidding. I'm just being a mark right now.
He's gonna eat your ass.
Oh, just like Hogan. Oh God. That's the thing. I honestly did not mind the finish at Battleground because it set up a reason to use the Hell in a Cell. You know, in previous years, it's just been a Hell in a Cell match for no reason, just because that's what the pay-per-view is. But you know, it makes sense to have Hell in a Cell here because Big Show's not going to be able to get inside that cell. It's just going to be Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan with HBK as a special guest referee to make sure everything goes down smoothly. No one's going to get in, no one's going to get out. It's just going to be, you know, may the best man win inside the Hell in a Cell. However, I predict, since Triple H said on Monday Night Raw, don't worry, Steph, I know Sean will do the right thing, I predict HBK screws Daniel Bryan this Sunday, joins the Authority, and helps Randy Orton win the WWE Championship.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what? Money is everything. Some money's been slipped on the table here to Michaels by Triple H. Michaels, and yeah, you know what? You were explaining that to me before, and I definitely agree. Michaels has been way too happy and way over the top, trying to be like, oh yeah, I'm so glad to be back and I'm impartial and all this crap, and we know that's not true. You know, Shawn Michaels and Triple H's true colors, they're gonna shine, and you're gonna see a nice heel, some bullshit, and all I gotta say is
some bullshit.
An eye for an eye, to live or to die, CZW. That's all.
CZW, make sure you check out CZW Tournament of Death 17 and a half. Okay, anyway, those are our Hell in a Cell predictions, folks. I think it's going to be a good show. I really hope Sandow cashes in, even though likely it won't happen. And more than anything, though, I hope we do see that HBK heel turn finish, because I think that's really interesting rather than a typical Daniel Bryan clean face win, because we already saw that 2 months in a row. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Order Hell in a Cell, and also order the replay for full price.
Yes.
Why not?
I'll be doing it. All the cool kids are.
Okay.